Fala galerinha do YouTube, sejam todos bem-vindos de volta ao canal Play. Quem fala com você é o Peu. Salvação aqui com Fallout 76. Pessoal, sou bem sincero, sou leigo no Fallout, tá? Nunca joguei nenhum deles, tá? Mas eu já vi os comentários, sei que o jogo é um jogo muito bom, né? A saga inteira do Fallout eu acho que é toda por si só muito boa. Nunca joguei, sou leigo, tá? Então assim, primeira vez jogando Fallout, vamos ver o que vai dar aqui. Bom, eu espero que goste, é assim que o pessoal fala bem nos jogos, mas espero gostar também, tá bom? E esse aí, eu estou arrumado com a câmera, tudo ok aqui, né, pra gente começar a gameplay de qualidade. E é isso, está meio escuro aqui, mas não sei porquê. Vamos nessa. Jogar. É que é esse daqui que eu não faço a mínima ideia. Vamos lá, gente. Nunca joguei, não faço a mínima ideia como é que funciona isso, vamos aprender agora.
War never changes. In 1776, this great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now. From Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076, 300 years after our great nation began, we gather together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you, the good people of America, so that if the bombs do come, if the end does come, our way of life will endure. But not everyone will be saved. Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best and our brightest. For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. So as we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace. But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
Então vamos lá.
Good morning, Vault 76. This is the Overseer. I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged and overslept.
Tá.
But it's time to
Beleza.
get up and get out there. We've been locked away long enough. Today is Reclamation Day.
Mas tá bom.
It may be time to leave, but I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76. You come from every walk of life, every race, color, and creed.
Tá bom. Assim mesmo, não vou ficar apertando muito não. Vambora. Tá aqui o meu nome mesmo. João Pedro. Vamos lá. Tá bom, tá bom. Tá, vamos lá. Vou trocar aqui o negócio no OBS. Calma aí, gente. Só um minutinho. Porque senão eu vou trocar o microfone. Pronto. É porque o M abre o mapa. Eu já imaginei que fosse acontecer isso. Tá vendo que sai agora do mapa? E agora? Ah, saiu. Eu imaginei que fosse acontecer isso. É que eu deixei o M pra montar meu microfone. Mas eu vou tirar por hora. Senão eu vou acabar mutando o microfone e não vou ver. Que é isso? Vamos lá. Aqui pelo jeito é o abrigo, né? Que eles estavam falando no começo do game, né? Tá bom. Vamos lá. Hippie Boy. Tá, pelo jeito isso aqui é uma coisa útil no decorrer da gameplay, né? Tá bom. Aqui marca a vida, a direção onde está indo, sul ou leste. Aquele PA não sei o que é. PV eu sei que é a vida, agora PA não sei, tô meio leigo. Depois descobre.
You have been tasked with nothing less than the rebuilding of America. Such a huge responsibility.
Meu Deus do céu, o que fiz aqui?
Just know that Vault-Tec is proud of you. I am proud of you.
Mouse 3? Que mouse 3?
When you hear this, it means I've been gone for several
Ah, tá.
hours. I've got my own mission. Out
Calma
there
aí.
in Appalachia.
Já sim, primeira pessoa. É legal jogar assim.
This is the overseer.
Bacana.
Signing off.
Inacessível.
Message repeats in 24 hours.
Ah, tá apontando a saída.
System ready.
Hello. At last. Today is your reclamation day. I bet you're just bursting your bolts to get out there and see the world.
Tá bom?
Nothing at all. The exterior sensors were taken out of commission after that unfortunate business with the nuclear bombs. With so many of your friends having been gone so long, I cannot begin to speculate how they've transformed Appalachia already. No, and we're not likely to get one. It's been months. Besides, she left this place behind to reclaim America. It's past time you followed her example.
Tá.
Excellent. Adventure and opportunity awaits you, sir. The kiosks have valuable information to help you thrive out there. Best get cracking. Reclamation Day. How exciting.
Beleza, vamos lá, gente. Esse aqui é o negocinho, né?
Lots of water out there, almost all of it undoubtedly irradiated. When in doubt, boil it out.
Aqui é pra vida, né? Então, beleza. Depois a gente vai aprender a usar isso aqui no decorrer, né?
Imagine dying of hunger or thirst. How utterly embarrassing.
Tá, beleza. Mais uma
Be
aqui.
on constant alert for the clickety-click of your Pip-Boy's built-in radiation meter.
Calma aí, gente. Calma aí. tudo pra prever, né?
Remember, sir,
Tá.
Radex to prevent radiation sickness, Radaway to cure it.
A gente tem paciência comigo, tá? Tô aprendendo, tá? Pelo amor de Deus.
It must be terrifying leaving this warm, secure vault for a
Tá bom.
hostile wilderness with no running water. You must all go through that giant vault door alone. Unless, of course, you're next to someone else. Which I recommend, actually.
Overseer's log, or should I say, direct communication. Because whoever is listening to this had the
Ixi,
moxie
peraí.
to try to find out where...
Mas, gente. Olha a opção de menu aqui. Deixa eu pôr um negócio aqui, acho que não tá aparecendo legenda. Calma lá, calma lá. Ah, não tinha nada aqui parecido com legenda, então vamos ficar assim mesmo. Né? Tá bom. Tá. Bom, tá bom. Do refúgio, então. Segui o dedinho do rapazinho aqui.
You do remember the whole point of Reclamation Day? Reclaiming Appalachia? Never too late.
Ah, tá um campo, tinha um acampamento, né? Pra ele acampar, né? Uma coisa do tipo. Tá bom. Ok.
Remember one of Voltec's many, many mottos. Hard work is happy work. Some may call them jobs, but I like to think of them as perks.
Quase na hora do negócio já, né? Vai dar de interagir? Aparentemente, não.
Goodbye! Aloha! Ciao!
Tchau.
Arrivederci! Au revoir! Auf Wiedersehen! Vaya con Dios! Buen viaje!
É... Bom, sou principiante, né? Não tem problema. Tá, calma aí. E fala que é melhor escolha, pra gente que sai com o cartão especial, né? Cara, eu vou arriscar nível 20, cara. Vamos ver. Uso automático, batedor. Escopeta. Caralho. Porra, agora me pegou, hein. Aqui eu fui pego de surpresa. Distância. Das poderosas. Causa muito dano. É ruim não isso daqui, pistoleiro. Cara, eu vou ver se aqui fosse automático pra ver. Mas claro, não... Putz, você escolheu 2 vezes, hein? Nossa. Puta, você foi 2 vezes, lascou, mano. Eu espero que não 2 vezes, né? Puta que pariu, hein? Necrótico. Tá.
Well, look at you. Fresh from the can and not a speck of dirt on you. Best watch your step around here. Figured you Balties weren't done cooking yet. Guess I was wrong. Already interrogated the last Balti to come out of that hole. Sounds like there's nothing down there for me, though. Saved me the trouble of breaking in. Oh, just a working man passing through. This fella here had a price on his head and thought he'd run far enough. He hadn't. Ha! Guess they don't have manners in that vault of yours. Well, I'll give you a pass on that this one time, seeing as how you just stepped foot in the wasteland a minute ago. Same thing that'll happen to your face. You stay out here long enough. Ain't the only one, neither. Best get used to the sight.
Tá, que mais?
This brain ain't for picking. Plenty of locals around here talk you off, I'm sure. Well, he was dead the moment they put a bounty on his sorry ass. This just happens to be where we concluded our business. Bingo! Got it in one. Run a little business out in Burning Springs from a saloon called The Last Resort. I farm some of it out to independent operators. I keep the fun ones for myself.
Tá, que mais?
If you're interested, find me there. I got a feeling you might be cut out for this sort of thing. The hell if I know. So long as the caps from the bounty end up in my pocket to pay for the chems in my lungs, I don't much care what they did. Make it quick. I'm getting bored fast. Slow down there, cowboy. Buy a fella dinner first. Let's just say I'm currently residing in Burning Springs, across the river in what used to be Ohio. Well, you got a map on that fancy Pip-Boy of yours? I'll point it out. If you're inclined, there's a bridge out by Point Pleasant. You might even survive the experience. Plenty of work out there if you don't mind killing. Well, that's the name the locals use these days. Burned clean away after the war. Not like here. Might have been an improvement. But maybe it was bombs, maybe something else. Nothing but rock, sand, and poison dust now. An opportunity. If you got the stones for it. Got a half-assed town out there, though. Highway town. At least they've got a decent bar. Make it quick. I'm getting bored fast.
Pensando num cara que já...
I couldn't agree more. If you get out to Burning Springs, see me at the Last Resort Saloon.
Beleza.
Might be there's work for you.
Muito obrigado. Vamos andar armado, não sei o que tem aqui na frente, né? Temos uns zumbizinhos aqui. Vamos ver o que é esse. Beleza. Ah, eles dropam itens também, né? Legal. Tá. Pula aqui abaixo. Deram uns... Vou dar umas dropadas no frame drop aqui, não sei o que aconteceu. Beleza, não deu não, vambora. Ai, ai, ai. Sai daí, sai. Quase deu ruim aqui. Mano, não tá nem quase um bicho aí. Tá, beleza. Calma aí, deixa eu ver pra onde tem que ir aqui. Que viagem. Bom, tem que virar à esquerda aqui e a gente vai descendo, né? Vamos lá, gente. Cheio de necrótico por aqui. Voltamos. Vamos lá. O robô aqui. E o robô? Tô dando um frame drop engraçado, hein? Olha aqui, ó.
Oh, sir! Those young ladies down there, they seem exceedingly alive. They haven't yet made any untoward advances, but perhaps you could speak to them? Verify their intentions are civil? Only that they appear to have some vested interest in accessing the vault. One seemed quite perturbed when I told them that wouldn't be happening, but I'm not sure if she believed me.
Tá.
I've been keeping watch here long enough to have learned that outside the vault, people don't always have one's best intentions at heart. I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth. Until quite recently, it's been exceedingly peaceful. I maintained my post, greeted latecomers out of the vault, and otherwise reveled in Appalachia's natural splendor. But very recently, it seems people have come back to Appalachia. Those two and more to boot. The non-vault sort, you understand. It's all very concerning. Who knows what they might be up to? Well, yes, but it's been some time. But she was a resourceful woman. I'm sure she's all right.
Tá bom.
Oh, do be careful out there, sir.
Na hora de dar um stream drop, não sei se vai aparecer pra vocês aí, mano. Espero que não apareça, mas se aparecer, acho que não tem problema não.
Whoa! Whoa! Just a friend here, not a threat. Just had some questions for you. You came out of the vault, right? I thought it was empty. Wait, is the door still open? My partner and I need a way into that vault. We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place? New bar down the road. So this guy told us that...
After you gave him the last of our caps?
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is. Our last chance to turn our lousy luck around.
Não, vou falar a verdade.
You know, the thing that brought everyone back. The treasure. Well, yeah, there was this big broadcast, but shouldn't you know it was in there?
I told you, Lacey. The guy was scamming us.
But those were the last of our caps.
É mancada, hein, mano.
No. Someone has to know something. We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
Wonderful.
Thanks for answering some questions for us, I suppose. Seems only fair I return the favor. Anything we can answer for you? We both came over from Virginia. Well, what was Virginia? There's a lot more hot zones that way. And the few spots that are livable, well, they got picked clean fast. I mean, Appalachia's dangerous, really dangerous. But it's better than where we've been. About Appalachia?
Vou falar um monte de coisa aqui, vai apertar tudo.
Other than it's a
Vou dar
graveyard.
tudo pra elas.
There's that.
Daqui a câmera
We
ficar
haven't
retinho.
been here real long, but from what we've been able to piece together, the area got hit pretty hard. Not long after, well, these things showed up.
The Scorched.
They're merciless. They seem to have cleaned up whoever the bombs might have missed. Without people around, everything else has gone haywire. Happy to tell you what I know, which isn't much. Someone made a broadcast not too long back about there being some kind of treasure buried in Appalachia. We don't know what, we don't know where. With people as desperate as they are, it's meant everyone with a functioning radio has come back to try and see if they can get a piece of it.
Monsters or no?
Guy we met at the Wayward, Carter, I think was his name. He gave us a couple of leads to chase down, in exchange for all our money. Up to us now to make something of them.
Vambora.
Watch yourself out there.
Obrigado. Vamos lá. E agora? Weimar. Wayward. Vamos lá, gente. Pra cá. Mais pra esquerda. Vamos lá. Cara, é um vasto... Aparentemente é um vasto mundo, né? Cansou um pouquinho, vai mudando. Acho que é ali, ó. Vai ser ali. Não. Pra cá. Cara, eu vou aprender a jogar esse jogo aqui, mano. Achei maneirinho até, viu? Eu tenho bastante coisa que a gente pode aprofundar aqui. Eu vou dar uma configuração aqui, porque... É que esse também tá tudo no alto, né? Não sei por isso. Tô dando um drop.
We really need to clean up around.
Sapo?
I'll take another, maybe just one more whiskey. Cheers, friend.
Beleza. Ele deu uma missão pra gente fazer, né? Um pouco mais pra esquerda. Quase lá. Dá uma exploradinha aqui. Ui. Me atira? Oxi. Que isso? Radiativo, radiativo. Ação, radiação. Vou explorar aqui. Cadê esse gato? Caraca, essa foi lá os medos dando tiro, mano. É isso. Ah, tá. Virar itens, né? Conforme você passar do tempo, a gente começa a aprender, né? Eu não sei onde cabe o inventário, muito pegando as coisas aqui. Pegando tudo. Opa. Aqui pode voltar. Tá, vamos ver onde a gente aqui. Vou dar aqui à direita. Vamos embora. Sumi ali. Deixa ele lá. Isso aqui é uma coisa radioativa, já aperta que ativa a radiação. Dá dano. Pegar tudo aqui, velho. Vamos encher o inventário, depois até onde couber. Vambora. Tá, vamos continuar indo. Meu amigo, que visão, hein? Chegamos. Oxi. Tá. Entendi. Pelo que eu tô é um jogo também com as escolhas interferem também, né, nos acontecidos, né? Pelo que eu entendi.
Lady, I will paint the walls with you if you don't tell me where Crane's treasure is right now!
Sweetheart, I think you must be sorry. Because pointing a gun at me in my own bar. Honey, you picked the wrong time to get a drink.
What are you? Hey! Who the hell are you? Outnumbered? Shit. Fine. But don't think this is the end.
Only for you, honey. No one pulls a gun on me in my bar. Mort! Get out here!
Yeah, what, Duchess?
Jesus! You let one of those monsters in here?
Hey! You want to see if there's a tomorrow? Then I want you to tell me where you and the rest of your numbskull crew is hiding.
Que isso aconteceu?
What? Mort, what was that?
Called me a monster. Alright, what?
Do nada aqui,
He was
velho.
gonna kill us.
Entendi porra nenhuma, mataram o cara aqui do nada.
Could have asked him some questions.
Oh.
Caramba.
You know what? It's safer this way anyway.
I suppose. Now I'm hoping you're here to have a drink and play nice. I've had a gun pointed at me more than enough for one day. Well, not exactly the introduction to the wayward I would have hoped for. Well, sorry about that, darling. First round's on me. Name's Duchess. There's something I could do for you. Not a whole hell of a lot. We only just got back here ourselves. 100 years ago, before the bombs, this was a popular little highway between two of Appalachia's biggest cities, Morgantown up north, and Charleston to the south. We set up here hoping it might relive that fate, but so far all we've gotten is trouble. Your guess is as good as mine, sweetheart. He busted in here saying I needed to turn over the location of some fellow named Crane, who I guess I must have served at some point or another. Since then, a steady stream of miscreants has been making my life irritating. Not exactly good for a budding business. Now that you mention it, I could use an extra pair of hands. See? That boy we put down? He's not the first of his crew to roll in here. But I want him to be the last. Normally, I'd send my people out to clean house. But my muscles run off. So I don't have the bodies to spare right now. But I'm willing to pay good money if you put an end to this for me. So, what do you say? Details then. Now, each of these boys came in asking after Crane. I'm thinking we can make that work for us. How would you grab the attention of a bunch of single-minded thugs? Well, aren't you a smart cookie? And I think I know just how to do it. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I think I'll just... I just want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte. Huh, not half bad. So what I've chicken scratched together here for you is the schematic for one custom-made Crane Treasure Hunting Inc. sign. If I didn't butcher the plans too bad, it's got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advertisement and getting this gang's attention a snap. You just need to build it, use the tape it spits out to tell the world you're open for business, and then convince any punks that show up to tell you where their boss is hiding. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they? You vault boys and girls carry yourselves different. Like you matter. Plus you're
Na cara, né?
a
Mostra um
boy
braço,
with a
tá
dead
um
giveaway. But that's
gigante no braço é ele, né?
You think you can work from these schematics?
Cara, não faço a mínima ideia, mas...
That's the spirit.
Eu não tinha aprendido. Bota no
Hey,
YouTube
if
aqui
you need
agora.
a refresher, good old Morty Mort can help you out.
What are you on about, Mordecai?
Hey, nah, I'm not bragging or anything, but I've got some tapes that cover that very subject.
Oh, Mort, not the tapes. Well, you find yourself wanting a refresher? Talk to Mort. Of course, you're gonna need materials, but we should have enough lying around to cover you there. Get you together a little care package. Throw some rations in there, too, so you don't starve on me. And so you know, you might have to break some of this scrap down for parts. But I can spot you some workbench materials, too, since you're doing me such a big one. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something while you do it. Now, you ready to get this show on the road? Hot dog. Be good to have those dolts off our back at long last. Just make sure, once you find out where they're hiding, that their leader gets the message. The wayward gets left alone. Oh, and on the topic of leaders, you know, one of my people found this tape in the camp across the way, recorded by one overseer of Vault 76. It's a little out of date at this point, but it seems it might have been left for someone from her vault. Maybe it was waiting for you? Sounds like she set the camp up so her people could get some practice in self-reliance. Probably worth looking into if you think you could use a little refresher.
Broadcasting to the people of Vault 76. This is the Overseer. We need to talk, face to face. I've missed all of you, but this isn't just about a reunion. We have work to do. I'll be waiting.
Bota a legenda. Aqui, ó. Não é isso não. Aqui.
Overseer's log, south of Vault 76. I knew this wasn't going to be the Appalachia I remembered.
Caramba.
Overseer's log, south of Vault 76. I knew this wasn't going to be the Appalachia I remembered, but mutated animals, haywire bots, no people so far. We have to be ready to rebuild in what I can confirm is hostile territory. Fortunately, Vault Tech was prepared. You see this?
Aqui, ó, os melhores ali.
Cooking station, the stash box, the workbenches, all built with the camp.
Leia diagramas. Nossa, não vai falar agora.
Construction and assembly mobile platform is designed to give you one. Just add resources, planning, and a little elbow grease. When you move your camp, everything you've built is stored, ready to be placed back down in the new area. Use this to establish a foothold whenever you're in unfamiliar territory. I've left my camp behind so you can use it. I know I'm breaking my own advice by not taking it with me. But after seeing Appalachia for myself, I need to make sure every resident of 76 has a safe haven they can start from. I'll make do without it. If it's still standing, the town of Flatwoods is further down this road. Find me there. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Inventário, cadê? Eu não tô achando.
Glad to hear Vault-Tec actually took care of some of their people. You hear these rumors, right, about them just throwing folks to the wolves. Here's some rations and a fancy suit. Good luck. Well, don't you worry that smooth little face of yours. You are in good company now. Because around here, we look after one another. Now, what can I do for you? Listen, friend, you happen to be talking to the exact right person to fix your predicament. But if I'm gonna help you, I want something in return. All right, listen, I got this plan. You're gonna help me get rich. See, the folks who made it big off the gold rush, they weren't the prospectors. They were the folks that sold them their shovels. Now, I don't do shovels. What I collect is knowledge. I can go all sorts of places you folks with your rad-sucking skin can't. So, I'm selling what I've got between my ear holes, and you're gonna test it for me. I made these holotapes. Now this set's all the info I dug up about that camp doohickey you bolters got. All I'm asking is you give them a listen and let me know what you think. You will? Oh, thank you. I mean,
Gravou o disco, pelo jeito, né?
just come back once you've taken them out for a test drive.
Pela reação dele, gravou o
Now,
vídeo.
there anything else you wanted to chat about? Allergies. Learned the hard way I can't stand within 10 feet of a strawberry. Come on, man, that's a joke. Truth is, I was outside on Doomsday. Now you see, I drove security, and I was coming back from a pickup in the truck when I feel this rumble, and then quiet. Then a whole lot less quiet. And the truck was hit with this wind, and it was like someone dropped a hurricane on it. I can hear it battering the truck. Bang, 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 like it's got a grudge against it. And then I unlocked the door and into the back, and then bang, I wake up, man, and it's crazy. Somehow, in the back of the truck, alive and kicking. All it cost me was my skin and any opportunity for someone liking me for anything other than my lovely personality. And that was the day I became, well, they call us schools, not the most flattering name, but still, beats being vaporized.
Pesado, né, mano?
I mean, it's got its advantages. Main one is
Perguntar um monte de coisa aqui, velho. Informação é válida.
duck's ass. Can stride through a blast zone like it's a spring breeze. Also, means I could survive in situations that would turn a normal person into a TV dinner. The major downside? Well, shit, you're looking at it, right? Head to toe disfiguration. There's also, well, you might have seen them. Not all ghouls are sane. Not sure how it happens, why some ghouls lose their minds and others don't. But ever since I turned, there's always this nagging feeling just at the back of my mind that I will have to feast on humans, raw! Seriously? Nothing? Shit, I thought it was funny. Overall, though, being a ghoul, mixed bag. Can't say I'd recommend it as a lifestyle choice.
Beleza. Vamos indo. Tá.
Some other time then.
Tudo indica que esse aqui é um bunker de segurança, pelo jeito, né? Acho que eu achei. Aqui, ó. Tá. Construa bancadas, manchar itens, recursos, criação de itens. É isso? Tá. Vamos ver aqui. Escurecendo, né? Vou fazer um acampamento, né? Se para como, não sei. Aqui não é meu não, que foi ali, velho. Ô, caceta. Meu Deus do céu, viu? Porra, essa aqui, cara. Eu preciso. Um bocado de armas, é isso? Tá. Tá bom.
Broadcast tape issued. Please deposit data tape into any relay system terminal. Target marked.
Ah, entendi. A gente mexer nisso aqui. Tô muito perto do negócio. Ah, vamos de cima aqui do acampamento, velho. Calma aí. Nossa, tudo grudado aqui o negócio. Deixa eu tirar agora isso aqui daqui, velho. Calma aí. Olha essa aqui, como é que faz? Pô, depois eu vou divertir isso aqui, com 2 agora. Tá bom. Tá, beleza. A supervisora e a torre de rádio. Bora a supervisora primeiro. Pra cá? É, isso aí é reto. Vambora. Na frente. À esquerda aqui. Tem lanterna não, ele? Tem uma lanterna, né? Ah, ele dá... Deixa eu aprender a mexer aqui, gente. Nossa, mas que labirinto. Não é. Lá em cima lá. Aquilo é uma igreja, né, pelo jeito. Meu Deus do céu. Vamos lá. Mais provisório.
Oh, thank God you're here. I almost... It's just so good to see you.
Oxi.
Let's talk downstairs. Cozy as this place is, there's someone I'd like you to meet. We really went overboard with this place.
Outra manhã?
Feel free to look around.
Oxi. Eu, hein?
Let me introduce you to Davenport.
Merece,
He's been
jogo.
helping me with some reconnaissance. Keeping an eye on Appalachia.
Não entendi nada. Eu, hein? Tá. Isso aí, por fora. Não entendi o que agora não deu pra falar com ela, velho. Vou tentar de novo.
It's good to see you, but we need to
Obrigado.
focus on the inoculation. Is it done? You didn't find my tapes? This disease has turned people into something else. You'll see them. The burned skin, the glowing lesions. There's a vaccine the responders were working on at AVR Medical. You need to finish the research and get inoculated. Hurry back once you're done. We've got plenty to do. Something on your mind? Pretty hypocritical for me, of all people, to take off on my own, huh? Oh. At first, I was just racing ahead, hoping that if there was any trouble, I'd hit it first. And then there were the nukes, the scorched plague. Seeing my old neighborhood bombed to pieces. I needed time. Me too. Sometimes I honestly thought they'd be the last things I'd get to say to everyone. Well, remember, it's not a scavenger hunt. I put them in place to help you on your way, even when I can't be there personally. I hope they help. Well,
Já falamos aqui, né?
I grew up here. My parents used to live just down the hill. If there's one neighborhood I'm rebuilding first, it's this one. Let's hear 'em. Well, remember, it's not a scavenger hunt. I put them in place to help. Stay careful out.
Tá. Aqui será? Vai ser dela? Tá.
Overseer's log, south of Vault 76. I knew this wasn't...
Eu faço aqui. Ah, tá. Ih! Que porra é essa? Tá. Beleza. Vamos só, é o seguinte. Depois eu vou dar umas voltinhas a mais que a gente pode aprender aqui, mas é a primeira vez jogando Fallout, né, em geral, não só o 76, mas como Fallout num todo, né? Não joguei Fallout antes, então fico meio perdido mesmo, tá bom? Então espero ter gostado desse vídeo, tamo junto, até o próximo vídeo, valeu, é nóis, fui!